At the moment, we're on our way to Ubay for another outreach program. There are so many people here who are with me and who want to be part of this outreach program. And personally for me, I also really wanted to push through, even though the schedule has been really hectic lately, because I know that maybe by next week or 2 weeks from now, I'll be back in Manila. So this might actually be one of the last outreach programs I might be able to do before I leave the province. And I want to still be able to do as much as possible because this really is a mission that never stops. And I hope that other people also realize that there is no limit to how much their own talents, their own efforts, and their own initiatives can actually mean for other people. And I hope that they continue to find their own talents. I hope that you continue to find your own talents and continue to share those with other people who could really benefit from them too. I admit it's a little scary to be going out and to have all these outreach programs, but we cannot let our own fear paralyze us from being able to do some good in the world or bring meaning into what we're doing, because there are so many people who will need our help, and there are still so many things that we can do, and there are really a lot of measures that we can take for us to still be safe and still be able to have all those outreach programs. We all have our masks, we all have our face shields, we all have gloves to protect ourselves. And you know, while we can use all these protective measures, it somehow capacitates us to still be able to reach out to other people. And it makes me feel less scared being on this journey and having these outreach programs. So later on, we'll be putting on all those masks, all those gloves. Yes, I have I have my gloves here now. I'll be wearing them later. And I have my face shield too. Just for us to be able to take the proper precautions so that we don't risk our own health while we're helping other people, because we have to be able to take care of ourselves first so that we are 100% okay for us to be able to 100% be able to take care of other people. During this pandemic, I think a lot of us have experienced a shift in priorities. And though the pageant is actually fast approaching and there might be other things that I have to, or that I could be doing to take care of myself and prepare myself a little bit more, being able to join these outreach programs, being able to still share whatever resources and whatever blessings I have extra in store to other people, to be able to be with all these people who are also very willing to help and be part of the outreach program. This is actually what gives more meaning to life itself and to what we're doing, to still be able to help our fellow Bolanons here and focus on that more than focusing on my own self-care. I'm not saying that self-care isn't important, but this is, I think, higher on the list of my priorities. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited to somehow immerse myself a little bit more into what we're going to be seeing later on. And I think somehow this will also widen my vision more as to what life actually is and how people in the world could be living in conditions that are far more different than my own. And I think that this will widen my understanding and perhaps even deepen my respect for life itself. During our first outreach, when we went to Cabilao Island, it was raining very hard when we arrived at the pier. And now, another outreach, we're going to Ubay, and it's raining again. But let's just have the mindset where we think that rain is really just a blessing from God above, and that's not gonna stop us from continuing our mission. So, laban lang.
Majong oto kaninyong tanan. Salamat sa inyong pag-ari dire karong buntag. Then nalang ko gamay nga ihatag para ninyo. Actually para ni silang mga bata. Since nala sila sa balay, basin wala sila'y mabuhat or wala silang ma-learn. So naghimo ko og coloring book para sa inyong mga bata. Then hopefully ma-enjoy na sila ani. Then napay sila ma-learn once maka-read na sila sa ubang trivia na naadiri. So ako lang ni-distribute ninyo, then kamo na lang magtawag sila mga anak sa pag-color-color, sa pag-drawing-drawing. Then hopefully later, maka-provide kami og crayons para sa mga bata po. Ako lang ni-suit sa inyo ang mga backpack ha. Kani, mag-color-color lang ka, ani unya ha. Oh, sige, very good. Ano na diha? Sige, ako lang ni-hatag yung mga coloring book para sa mga bata. Ay, inday! Pwede naman din. Maayo. God bless sa pag-uli ninyo. I hope na ramoy payong. Wala may naka-provide payong pero I hope okay ramoy sa inyong pagbalik sa inyong balay. Thank you.
Ikan sa Provincial Nutrition Council, ang atong Education Development Center, ang atong Bohol Arts and Cultural Heritage Council, ug sa tanan nga nitabang para mahimong successful kaning event. Daghan kayong salamat ninyo. O ilabi na sa to ang barangay sa Fatima sa pag-abi-abi na mo ani karon. Mao to sa makausap pa. Daghan kayong salamat. So masipang pakpak para natong tanan.
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 7, Central Visayas Schools Division of Bohol, Ubanan, Northeast District. This certificate of appreciation is hereby awarded to Pauline Amelinckx for her active participation as one of the donors of school bags and school supplies of Governor Arthur Yack's Community Outreach Program to Fatima Elementary School, Chris Reyes Elementary School, and Seventh-day Adventist School held at Obay Central Elementary School, Poblacion, Obay, Bohol. Given this 10th day of September in the year of our Lord 2020. Signed, Lourdes A. Mendez, PhD, PSDS. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lourdes. Thank you.
Salamat kung dako nga ako natabangan sa ako ang wish nga natupad na jud. Salamat kaayo. Awa.
At the moment, we're at the Carabao Barn, and a very nice thing about the Carabao Barn is that at least this way, somehow we're producing milk from the Carabao locally, and this milk actually helps in a lot of feeding programs for children who have nutritional needs. And it's a very nice initiative here in Ubay because it helps not only the kids here in Ubay, but all over the province. And I hope that at some point, they will be able to branch out and more kids will be able to benefit from all the nutritional values that these Carabaos can actually be giving us. just had our first outreach program in Ubay earlier, and I'm actually very glad that we were welcomed by so many teachers who also offered their help. And in a sense, it makes me feel like it's very normal and very okay to ask other people for help when it comes to programs like this or with anything that you do in life, because the more people that collaborate on doing something good and meaningful, I think it allows you to reach more people and reach more people faster and allow that help to ripple into something bigger. And they were so hospitable, and they welcomed us into their classrooms. They prepared a lot of food, so we were really welcomed with open arms. And being able to help the different kids in Ubay, in that particular barangay, and knowing that they themselves had a lot of needs, and knowing that we were able to somehow help them with that is actually very heartwarming. And I hope that at some point we were able to inspire the other people there who were able to witness our outreach program to also continue sending out help, or also continue sharing whatever blessings that they have, because our mission, the mission that you and I have, actually never stops. After we had our outreach program with the kids, together with a lot of the teachers, we also went to the Carabao farm, also in Ubay. And the Carabao farm is actually, I think, the only farm here in Bohol that milks the carabaos and then turns it into different products, or uses the milk for different products like cheese or even ice cream. So it's really amazing to know that out of a natural product that we can access here in Bohol, that we can create so many different things that actually also provide nutritional value to the people on the island and to the people of Ubay. And I hope that they will be able to branch out, and hopefully soon, I don't want to be biased, but they said that hopefully soon in Tubigon they'll also have a Carabao farm branch, and that way they'll be able to reach more people, and that's a very nice thing to look forward to. And I hope that all the people here in Ubay, the people who have their own needs, the people who are screaming for help when it comes to this or that in their communities, I want to tell them that we are listening to them. We are trying our best to somehow reach out, and I hope that the drive that we have inspires them to have a drive as well, to keep pushing for them to find ways to, how do you call this? To improve their ways of living as well. There was this island community that we visited, and I was briefly able to see the living conditions of the people there. And I don't think I can imagine myself living in conditions like that. And it's a coastal community. A lot of people have to walk through a lot of waste, a lot of human waste also too sometimes. And one of the things that they would really need is bamboo, for a bamboo bridge for them to at least safely and in a clean way travel or traverse within their island community. And though we're helping, or we're trying to help in the best way possible, I also hope that somehow they find their own inner strength to look for ways to be able to improve their own community, their own barangay, and then help each other along the way as well. Because this is not just a fight of one person or one family, it's their entire community that will be able to benefit from it. And I hope that we'll be able to inspire them to keep that fire, to stay driven, and to not survive but also thrive, whatever their living conditions may be.
Salamat.
Sir, lupit mo ha, sir. lang ni for Arvin. Inuha na lang ni Arvin, okay ra? Winning mo sa imuhang ano, imuhang parents. Then, panahuman, dapat may isa ka school bag para ni mo Arvin. Para makadala ko kasi mo mga books or mga pen o pencils dahil sa imuhang study area. You're welcome, Arvin. Thank you. Pila edad ni mo, Arvin?
Badong mo 7.
Padung mo 7, so grade 2 na ka?
Pag unang klase nila, nakanaan ko nga na may kuanron ka ng pandemic lagi. Ang mga bata, bawal man din mo gawa sa mga bata sa mga idara na. Ya saya mapagkadyo ang bata og eskwela, adi ka eskwela kay ang iyang pag-iskol mapinding, maputol. Pagkasunod tuig, simba ko og di pa matapos ang pandemic. Mahanang gyapon ni jag pag-eskwela. Mo na nga dani sa mga kay may signal. Mo nang nangita ko og signal kay nag-online man nag-eskwelahan aron ka eskwela ag bata. Mo nang nangita ko og signal asa dapita ang makasignal mo nang dito may nakita ng signal dito sa moto dito kuno gamag kamalig anja angi eskwela ag bata kay sayang man pud tuig manglabay og maundang kanalipay diya nga himuan ha kay eskwela kuno diya makakita siya kuno diyang teacher makakita po siya mga classmate mo nang nakami pod nga ijang apuhan lipay pod may kay nadasig man sa pag-eskwela bisan og wa mo nga to sa eskwelahan dadto sa kuno sa kahoy ng eskwela nadasig diya nalipay pod may kay mo padadyon gyapon ija pag-eskwela.
Bed kaya di mailhan ang COVID.
Nya,
Muna yung masakit. Ito yung
hospital. Kung saan unsa may angay buhaton nato para dili masakit.
magpudo rasbay.
Uban,
Ag-uban adtura quarantine.
kunya, pag-eskwela,
Adto ibabaw mo tabang taghinay.
kung wag pa kagamay sa imong magpapaog, gamay nga payod atong taas. Di ka ka-eskwela.
Di,
Nalipay ka ka-eskwela. Kung sa may gusto nimo,
kanang makikita ko sa mga klasmo.
yun naman.
Dugay na kawa kita.
Nalipay yun dahil ka makakita yung mga classmates. Yun naman.
Kay ag-uban ni kuan. Magduwa.
Ganahan ka mo sige eskwela. Kung sa may gusto nimo ini kadako nimo.
Magsundalo.
Ano man? Sundalo.
Para makatabang sa mga tao.
Unsa gani gusto nimo?
Mag-army.
Kay nga naman,
Para makatabang sa mga tao.
unsa may ikatabang sa army sa mga tao.
Kuan, maghatag pagkaon kung sila'y pagkaon. Kung naay bad pangdakpon.
Ganahan ka nga na.
Gusto na ako nga mapareha po si Dada ng ijang ijaan nga nakahuman. Kay perting di sura og way grado pareha namo nga nirami kanunay daning kuan bukin. Nang ako magdaon, pasalamat po ko ang bana nga kuan naghimo si sa atog kuan. Onlinean lagi dyan makasagap og signal kay ang signal man dyan may importante namo din eh. Kaya bisag unsang kuan na, network ka di jud makakuan. Nang mga, unsa dihang mga kuan na, di jud kasud kay wa may signal. Tukad pa mi atong moto. Ug di gani dito sa tree house, diri pikas moto pod. Dako man pod atong kuan, makuang signal.
Ang mga ipaning kamutan nga kami nahimo pong ginikanan ang pinang kamutan nga agamang mga bata nga bisag sa ang kalisod ang mga panagkumutan nga makahuman sila sa eskwela, mangita ng paagi o bisayan nga makahuman sa eskwela kay ang edukasyon magud may importante gud sa tao. Ang uban maingon man ang uban nga para sa unang panahon nga maingon ang mga karaang mga tao. Yasalay ko na pag eskwela ko no di ka madato dana. Anja tanawa ang kami wa may nang eskwela nadato dami wa. Agahay kasulti sa mga ginikanan nga ang ating mga anak ate yung suportahan labi na silang pag-eskwela nga ate silang gabayan ating tambagan ya sa mayong pamagi pag padadyon sa pag-eskwela kay ang pag-eskwela mo jay ugma mo jay kalambuan sa imong pagkataw hangtod na andyan na si kahanturan.
Our last stop today on this outreach program was Alicia, Bohol. All of us were actually inspired by a video that kind of went viral on Facebook about a little boy whose grandfather actually built a little hut on the hill for that little boy who's in grade 2 to be able to go to and somehow be able to hatch on to the signal to get at least a little bit of internet for him to do his classes online or for him to be in contact with his teachers who would be giving him modules or who would be giving him the lessons through that way. And it was actually very inspiring because that grandfather actually found a way to really help his grandson and to really see and believe in the capacity of his grandson and to take it to the next level because he knows that his grandson, Arvin, actually has a very bright future ahead, and that was just one little way of him to help his grandson. And since that story inspired all of us, we thought that it might be very fitting today to go to Alicia and to do something for that family. So we were able to reach out, give some of the goods that we had spared. And it has been a very challenging and yet very fulfilling journey today. So many winding roads, so many muddy winding roads, very strong rains, and so many other factors still. But none of that stopped us from being part of this mission and from putting something meaningful into the world today. And I hope that somehow this story, all the stories of the people that we were able to see and hopefully that you will be able to see, will inspire you to continue helping, to continue reaching out, and to share the blessings that you have from God. There's always something that we can do, and even if it's just a simple and little thing, I think you should do it. I think all of us should be able to do it because by helping ourselves, we're helping other people, and hand in hand together, I think we could really make a difference out there.